Hola amigos, estamos aquí in Ronda. Hi guys, we're here in Ronda. You can see the mountains in the background there. Just amazing views from our hotel. The hotel is actually in Frente Arte. It's one of the coolest hotels I've ever been in. I mean, granted we have our roosters over here crowing and stuff like this, and it doesn't look like much, but you go through those gates there, back through there, and there's some amazing stuff to see. Now, things I wanted to talk about today is I just want to give you a little, just some tourist tips here, because we've been here, you've gone through, you're going to take a trip here to Spain and have a nice time, so I thought I'd give you little tips, just little tourist tips for you. First off, I want to start about talking about food. Okay, first off, lunch and dinner start late. Okay, if you're used to having lunch at 11:30 or 12, it's not going to happen. Okay, lunch is like 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30. Okay, so if you have little kids, make sure you get them a big breakfast, because you can't even go to McDonald's before noon. Okay, so make sure you're prepared for that. Tapas, what you always hear about, they're the best food here in Spain. I love them, my mom loves them, everybody loves them. Okay, and the thing is, they're cheap ways to have dinner. Okay, because if you have tapas, you don't need to have a whole plate of other foods, because you'll fill yourself up that way. Okay, also the food things, paella, you have to have it when you come here, but honestly, it's not worth it. Okay, now it's tasty, and if you get like somebody's mom to make it, like Mama, my friend Marie, her mom, she makes awesome paella. So if you get a local to make it, you'll be great. But in general, you're getting stuff that's basically microwaved, or it's just not that good. So if you get it done right, it's worth it. But if not, don't bother. Don't waste your time. Just stick with the tapas. Okay? The local beer, like San Miguel or Cruz Campo or whatever, they're all fine. They're a little hoppy, but they're good beer. You can drink it down and be fine. The wine is great here, and you don't have to get any special wines. You can just get the Vino de la Casa, the house wine, and you'll be fine. Okay? Now, when you order food, like tapas and stuff, they have tapas, they have raciones and half raciones. Also, so you want to make sure you're ordering the right size, because if you get something that's too big for you, you're going to get too much. And your price, you say, well, that was €3, and it comes out to be 10. It's because they give you the racion and not the tapas. Okay? Also, when you get fish, a lot of times they have it on like for 100 grams, stuff like that. Okay? My dad's arm is about to die, so I got to move it over here a little bit. So, there's that. Now, for when you're traveling, some stuff is make sure you book your trains and your buses and stuff beforehand, because they're all with reserved seating and stuff like that, and you might not get your spot. Okay, so go to the line that says buy your tickets beforehand, and buy your tickets to Sevilla or Madrid or wherever beforehand, so you know you have a spot. Okay, so you don't miss a flight or anything like that. Okay, and when you go to the main stations, if you just want to do a day trip somewhere, they have lockers at the main stations in Madrid, Barcelona, Sevilla, Cordoba, those things. You can go there, leave your luggage for a few euros, see the city, and not have to deal with it. Okay, that's another nice little recommendation. On the trains, the AVE trains, those are the super fast ones. They're great. I mean, they have movies. It's like you're on a flight. However, they're like 3 or 4 times expensive as the slower trains. However, they are significantly faster. Okay? Also, when you're on your trains, check on your ticket. It'll tell you what time the train's supposed to leave and arrive. Check your arrival times, because if you don't, you might miss your stop, because a lot of times the city you're going to, there's not a lot of signs saying, oh, you're in Granada or you're in Sevilla. Okay, so have a rough idea when you're supposed to get there. Okay, now some of the sites that are cool to see, Granada, the Alhambra, you have to go there. Okay, but you need to book your tickets in advance. Go online and book them. It's simple to do. You have to do it. Madrid has 3 world-class museums. If you try to do them all in a day, you're going to die of culture shock, because it's too much culture. Okay, spread it out a little. Barcelona, enjoy all the Gaudi sites and the Gothic neighborhood. Those are the best things to do. Now, some bad things are, if you go to the Costa del Sol, down Malaga, and then go to Marbella and those things, yes, I know a lot of people like to go there, but it's not Spain. You're going to go there, it's going to be English breakfast, German bars, Irish pubs, stuff like that. Okay, it's not really Spain. Okay, if you want to have an English breakfast, you can go there and have it. All right, but it's not going to get you Spain. All right. Also, the running with the bulls in Pamplona, it's all over the place. It's not just Pamplona. I went to a couple years ago, and it looks kind of neat and everything, but when you see a guy's head get split open when they get slammed against the wall, or a guy gored to death, it's not as cool as you thought. So if you're going to do the running and you die, it's your own fault. Okay, so be careful with that, because people do get hurt and people do get killed. Okay. Other things, you know, in general, here in Spain, people are really friendly. I mean, they're amazing. And if you speak a little Spanish, they're even more amazing. It's so great. I really recommend you coming here. Okay? You know, stick with the tapas. You're going to be fine with those. Also, they stay up late here. So if you're not a late night person, don't expect to get to sleep early because people, they'll be out partying, having a good time, and you'll be woken up by them. Okay? So, anyway, I want you guys to have a great time here in Spain. I'm going to go see Rhonda now and enjoy my free beer here. And I'll talk to you later. So, hasta luego. Adios.